All right, let's take a look at week 14, properties of matter. These are this is the learning target. I will learn to compare and contrast the basic properties of solids, liquids, and gases, such as mass, volume, color, texture, and temperature. I know I'll be successful when I submit for my matter sorter game and I submit my matter picture project. Let's take a look at the textbook lesson. Right-click, open in a new tab. It says you're going to have to submit a project on this material. Click here to find and download the notes for this textbook section. The file is called Unit 4, Lesson 1 and 2, Note Taking. So let's right-click, open in a new tab to get the notes. Oops, that's broken, but watch if you press continue, it'll bring it right up. I'll fix that though. Click Unit 4, Lesson 1 and 2, Note Taking, and it goes down to the bottom when you're in Chrome, remember. You have to click on the one on the bottom to make it open in Chrome. Enable editing at the top, and then your choice is to keep this open in another window and take notes directly onto the screen like this, or you could copy these things down into your notebook and take notes into your notebook. Whichever works best for you, do that. But let's move this out of the way. Go back to the textbook lesson. We've got to click next to get into the textbook. Remember, these are drop-downs for each category. So the country, United States, state, Florida, district, Volusia County Schools, and then School of Volusia Virtual. Username is always going to be student 5, student 5. Right-click, open in a new tab. Let's log in. If you click Remember My School, and also there's in each browser it'll let you remember the login. If you say yes, please remember my login. Every time you come back, you don't have to do it again. This one you have to click spacebar and backspace because then it makes the login button illuminate. Go back to the textbook right here and click next because now it knows you are you. Click on the buttons in this order. Unit 4, play button next to Lesson 1. Unit 4 is open, play button next to Lesson 1. Remember, you listen to the lesson, take notes, and then as soon as this is done, you will click next and move on to the next one. Go all the way to 8. And then you click next because there's questions. Match the change of state with the correct description. So if something's changing from a solid to a liquid, it's what? If it's changing from a liquid to a solid, it's what? And as soon as you pick all your answers and hit submit, you'll go to the next textbook lesson. And I can't get there without answering them, and I don't want to because I want you to. But understand this one has 2 textbook lessons in it, I believe. Going back, once you're done with the textbook, you've got matter sorter, and remember, I think that's one of the things you need to submit, so let's take a look. Right-click, open in a new tab. It's here. It says, click here if you want to view this game in another window. Sometimes if it's small, it's hard to navigate inside. Follow the directions to play the game. You can play it multiple times to raise your score. Take a screenshot of your best score. On the forum, try to beat my score. And then I'll actually show you how to take a screenshot if you've got a newer version of Windows. Let's actually look at this in another window because it's easier. Let's not. Let's take a look in here. I'll fix that too. All right, scroll down. It says use the directional buttons below or the arrow keys on your keyboard to guide the dropping objects into the buckets, matching their states of matter. So press start. It's a neon sign. I think that's plasma. Yep, it's green. When it's green, it means it's right. Milk is liquid. Carbon monoxide is a gas. Do you see how you play this? Oxygen's a gas. Diamond's solid. Yes. Helium is a gas. And as you go through the different levels, I'm only on level 1. It goes faster. So I'm not going to finish the game for you, but let's look at mine because I'm pretty proud of my score. I got a 146, and it lets you have a certain number of mistakes. You see, these were my errors. If we go back, how you're going to add your screenshot is right here. Add a new discussion topic. And then you can drag your file right here. How do you take a screenshot? Let me show you that real quick. Press start, and as it plays, my score will go up and down. Down here in the bottom corner in the start menu, click start, and if you don't already have snipping tool right there, search for it. Snipping tool, S-I-N-I-P, and there it is. Click on it. Snipping tool's cool, watch. It should, yep, it blanks at your screen, and then you can click and drag what you want to take a picture of. So let's say you're taking a picture of your score, you just go like this, and my score is 0. Bam. Now I just need to click File, Save As, and remember I always click my desktop and then 5th grade science. I think I still have it on here. If I don't, I can put it on here. To make a folder on your desktop, you go like this, right? Oh, here it is, 5th grade science. Bam. So I'm going to call this Matter Sorter Screenshot. Perfect. So now when you go back to add a picture of your screenshot, you upload a file, choose File, go to your desktop, go to 5th grade science, Matter Sorter Screenshot, and there it is. You can add your screenshot, upload this file, and say, ha, beat you. And then your title can be, I beat Mrs. Brody. Okay? And then you would post to the forum. I'm not a student, so I'm not going to post this fake screenshot. But that's how you do it. Alright, so we did Matter Sorter game. Done. Woohoo! Let's look at Bill Nye Phases of Matter. Open in a new tab. Alright. You've got notes for this video. Click the notes to download them. Okay, so right click, open in a new tab. Here's the notes. They're called Bill Nye Phases of Matter. They are right here. Right here. I apologize. Right here. I found them. Phases of Matter notes. They go to the bottom. Click on them once they've downloaded. And now enable editing. I've filled in some because some of the concepts are a little tricky. Like solids, molecules move slowly, holds the shape. It's kind of like me guiding you through the notes. I have some of my notes here. You have to add some to the project, so make sure you do a good job. Once you're done, you can log in to Safari Montage so you can see the video. With your Odyssey login and password or your Moodle login and password, all of those would work. Once that's done, you want to go back here and click Next because I put the real video right here. Takes a second. You can make it big by pressing this button right here. And when you move your mouse down to the bottom, it brings up this menu. If you want to get out, you press the Escape button on your keyboard. And you go back to that. Go down to the bottom and press Next when the video is over, once you've taken all your notes. You are allowed to rewind and fast forward using this. So if you missed something, go back and write it down. Press Next when you're done with the video, and you've got a question from the video. When you're done with the question from the video, go back to your course. You are now done with the first section of Properties of Matter. I'm going to come back in Study Jams and show you how to do the rest. If you have any questions, remember you do have ways to get a hold of me on the course. You've got my Google Voice number. Let's show you real quick where the Google Voice number is in case you forgot. Google Voice number is right here. It calls my phone. And even that popped up when I highlighted it because I'm logged into Gmail and Gmail knows what I'm trying to do. So if you do have a question, you can call that. Good luck, good luck, good luck.